Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. I'm not going live today, doing a usual throwback, just pre-recorded, edited video. And we got a crazy rundown this Monday. Hope y'all enjoyed All-Star Weekend. Was safe this weekend. Had a great previous week. I was off all week besides Monday. I believe I came back immediately after the Super Bowl, but I didn't come back the rest of the week. But we got a crazy rundown this Monday. We're going to start it off, though, in Kansas City, man, with the terrible news of how the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade was handled. 23 people injured in a mass shooting, one dead. Rest in peace to Lisa Lopez Galvan, a Kansas City DJ. Just sad. As a person that I try to get into the new media. If you're a YouTuber, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're covering sports, celebrities, anybody, then you should have some type of empathy for a local DJ, someone that probably tried to make something out of their life and was making something out of their life if they're a known DJ in Kansas City, and to lose your life being somewhere where you know you had to be. That's something, you get what I'm saying? Like, when you're in this life and you're reporting, regardless if you're in national media, if you're in old school media, you're with an established company, if you're on YouTube, if you're with another podcast company that's growing or blooming or blossoming, whatever the case may be, you know you can't miss that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm watching First Things First, which is my favorite sports debate show out right now because First Take and Undisputed just fell off to me. But I'm watching First Things First, and y'all know Nick Wright, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan from Kansas City, and they getting into it, and it just cuts off. You get what I'm saying? And then the next thing you know, they come in. But, like, to me, it's sad. You get what I'm saying? That you have such a huge celebration, 1 million people. Like, I went to the parade when the Philadelphia Eagles won their only Super Bowl. I'm not a Philadelphia Eagles fan, but I'm a Philadelphia resident, and of course I'm from the city, so I wanted to see my people happy. And this is one of the most violent cities in America, one of the most violent cities in the world, and we stayed calm. I'm talking about this fights going on all around the parade. You get what I'm saying? People rumbling, scrumbling, dumbling, but no shots is fired. You get what I'm saying? To have teens go down. And it's not even just the fact that it's like, all right, what's going on? It's like a lot of these kids don't realize the path that they choosing right now and how it's going to shape the rest of their lives. You 16, 17, they said 17 and under. No other details were released other than that they were minors. That's sad. All over an altercation. How do you get your hands on a gun? You get what I'm, like, I know when the Philadelphia Phillies won the World Series, they gave us the day off in Philadelphia and all that. I skipped that day. But I just remember being that age, and I wasn't thinking, all right, I'm about to grab the strap, go. Man, this is a sad time right now for the world, for the United States. I think they said that was the 48th mass shooting in the United States, by far leading the rest of the world. We got to do something, man. This is something I always speak on in our culture, because I grew up in the Black Hispanic community where this is glorified, honestly, regardless if you're behind the gun or if you're in front of the gun, regardless if you're on the front of the T-shirt or people saying free you. This is something that has to be addressed, man. I don't know if it's the gun law. I'm not going to be one of these people that I feel like I'm an expert. I do MadMizzy Sports. I speak on pop culture stuff, but I can't tell you what can fix this. I know something has to change. I know there's a lot of kids out here that feel like they have nowhere to turn. You get what I'm saying? Or it's extreme measures that they got to take to get out of the situations that they're in, get out of the circumstances that they're in. So something has to change. Again, before I move off the Kansas City Chiefs parade mass shooting, rest in peace to Lisa Lopez Galvan, a Kansas City DJ. Yeah, just sad, terrible news. I'm just looking at it, how the athletes getting hurt, at what the future measures will be. Bad day, sad day in sports. Let's move on, though. Let's move on to the losing team from Super Bowl 58, my San Francisco 49ers, and our beef with the Philadelphia Eagles, man. As soon as we lost to the Kansas City Chiefs with 8 seconds left in overtime to Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, you got Fletcher Cox saying, I was holding this all he said, I've been holding this one. I still got a ring. To me, I want to say this because we always touch on how, like, too many players are friendly. And I know if Deebo and Fletcher run into each other, it's not going to be no smoke. Deebo probably going to speak on it I snapped on y'all. They probably get into a debate, but it'll be nothing too crazy. And I love it. But come on, Fletch. You are a former player, bro. You were on the field week 13, December 3rd, at the link in Broad Street, man. In Broad Street, in front of your aunties, in front of your mamas, and got stomped on and gave up 3 touchdowns. Deebo was the last person y'all should be tagging about losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. He told y'all that y'all was garbage. Well, not y'all. He gave Darius Slay his credit, and he said Bradbury wasn't good. And Bradbury was the reason that y'all lost the Super Bowl last year. I don't think anybody that's a unbiased fan would say Deebo was wrong in that assessment of the Philadelphia Eagles defensive backfield at that point in time. And it reared its ugly head, but y'all couldn't let it go. All right, say less. We're going to step in with a healthy Brock. And I was scared coming in because y'all was winning all the close games. And I'm like, man, we ain't going to stomp the Eagles out. What we do? You know what I'm saying? H-Town stomp on them. Stomp the yard on them mugs. You feel what I'm saying? Stomp the yard on them fools. You feel what I'm saying? So, Fletch, you're, as a competitor, the highest level of competitor, my respect for you is through the roof. Like anybody that make it to the NFL, that was my dream. So my respect for you is through the roof. But you know, bro. You know, man. You was out there. You can't come back now because you won a Super Bowl ring in 2017 when Deebo Samuel was a fucking freshman in college and say, I still got a ring. Come on, bro. Come on, man. We both been, no, he's been 0-2 in the Super Bowl since he's coming into the NFL. And you've been 0-1 in the Super Bowl since he's coming to the NFL. And I believe we've been 2-2. And y'all have only beaten us when we have our backups in. So, come on, Fletch. Much respect to you. But hold the L, bro. 42-19. 42-19. You feel what I'm saying? Let's move on. Let's flip the coin. Let's get over to the NBA, though, man. We had a crazy NBA All-Star weekend. Crazy celebrity game, man. I'm feeling the celebrity game. I'm feeling how they getting the streamers in there, man. I'm trying to get in there one of these years, man. I might slam on somebody. Wham! I might slam on one of these young boys. You know I'm getting up there in age and all that, man. But I'm trying to get in that John. Micah Parsons, MVP for the celebrity game. I really liked it, but let's really get into everything else. Damian Lillard, man. Let's forget everything else. Let's get into Dame Dollars, and I think it's the first time since somebody small won back-to-back NBA three-point contests, put himself in the class of Larry Bird and Stephen Curry as far as being in the small class of the few great two-time three-point contest winners. Steph Curry beat Sabrina Ionescu in the three-point shootout between the NBA, WNBA. That was a great show, and Sabrina went out there, put up 26. She did her thing. Shout out to Asia Wilson, Della Don, Skylar Diggins. Yeah, hey, you got a lot of ballers right now in the WNBA, man, and I'm loving the shine and the light that they get, man. Well-deserved. Much well-deserved. But yeah, and then Dame Dollars capped it off with the cherry on top. Sunday night, giving him the All-Star Game MVP, putting him in another elite class. And to me, it's just, it's positive signs to me. To touch into my last topic before I end off this latest episode of MadMizzy Sports Live, how much confidence do I have in the Milwaukee Bucks, who are 3-7 since acquiring Doc Rivers, since letting go of Adrian Griffin for Doc Rivers in their 10 games, 3-7, heading into All-Star break. This gives me a little bit more optimism heading into the second half of the season because they've been losing because of Dame. And Dame is not taking on all this two-time three-point champion, All-Star Game MVP this year to lose in the first or second round in the Eastern Conference. He ain't losing to Paolo Banchero, who is my guy. That's one of my young guys. He's not losing to the Magic. He's not coming out and losing to Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So when I seen Dame Lillard go out there and become the two-time three-point champion, putting himself in the class of Larry Bird, and Stephen Curry go out there, win All-Star Game MVP, putting himself in that elite class, I know he knows what's on the line
for his legacy. And then to go out there, sit at the post-game press conference with Shaq, and he say, yo, you and Giannis got to yoke some people up. Even if that's you looking yourself in the mirror and yoking yourself up. Because like Shaq said, you got the piranhas circling around the Milwaukee Bucks organization waiting to jump on Giannis, Dame, and Doc. And guess who's going to get it the most? Dame, then Doc, then Giannis. Dame going to get it the most because he ain't got no ring. Doc got a ring, and then Giannis, he still got time. So listen, bruh. Listen. We know what's on the line. Show up. And it just, for me, it just gave me a lot more confidence, man. It gave me a lot more confidence heading into that second half of the season. Let me know what y'all think, though. This is another episode of MadMizzy Sports, throwing it back, giving y'all a pre-recorded, edited episode, starting it off with the sad news of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parade, mass shooting, 23 people injured, 1 person dead. Again, rest in peace to Lisa Lopez Galvan, Kansas City DJ. 9 kids shot in that one. Thankful that none of them were killed. 2 juveniles arrested in the entire incident. Niners, Eagles beef. Whose side are you on? Who's in the right? And the Fletcher Cox versus Deebo Samuel beef. NBA All-Star Weekend. Michael Parsons MVP for the celebrity game. Dame Dollar 2-time 3-point champion and All-Star Game MVP. Steph Curry beats out Sabrina Ionescu for the 3-point shootout. NBA versus WNBA. And confidence in the Milwaukee Bucks in the second half of the season. Heading into the second half of the season with Dame Dollars having such a show-out NBA All-Star Weekend. Let me know what y'all think. This is MadMizzy Sports. Like, comment, share. This is some heat, official, great, passionate content right here. Make sure y'all share it with the world, man. Don't keep it to yourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Share, subscribe, alert, comment. Y'all know what it is, man. MadMizzy Sports, MizzyWorld Entertainment. Gang.